So there were 5 players cut today in Henry Josie, Ryan Otten, Ahmad Dixon, Antonio Richardson, and Austin Wentworth. The last two are a little bit more surprising because we need guards, obviously, and Austin Wentworth being a guard and Richardson coming off what people thought would be a steal for us as an undrafted free agent last year. A little weird that he got cut. But then again, he did have injuries, and that's why he went undrafted. A lot of people said he should have been a second or third round kind of guy, and obviously he went undrafted. So he wasn't as big as La'el Collins that signed today to the Dallas Cowboys, but nonetheless, it was quite a drop off. And there was Yankee, who is supposed to be good. Like, I think that's the plan there, to have Berger and Yankee kind of battle this out, because Yankee should be stronger this year. And with Yankee stronger and Berger starting last year, it should be between those two guys. I don't know if Tyrus Thompson and Austin Shepard are really going to give them a run for their money, because Tyrus might stay at tackle. I think he may. I think Shepard is the one moving to guard, because I think Tyrus ultimately will become the swing tackle that will back up both Kalil and TJ Clemmings once TJ Clemmings takes a starting role. And yes, I do mean Kalil and Clemmings on as the bookends at some point in their careers. I'm not saying this year or next year, but at some point in their careers, they will be the bookends for this team, I think. So I think those two guys are gonna be that. There was an interesting story out today in Kalil and his surgeries. I forget what the surgery was called, but what I read, it was basically the infected blood in both of his knees that they just extracted from him, from both knees, processed the blood, injected it back into the knees. I don't think it's that big of a deal. He's been to all the off-season uh, activities thus far for this off-season. He's contributed, so I feel like that's good. I don't think it's going to be that big of a thing. So he'll be fine, to be honest with you. I think that this should be the first year he doesn't have to worry about his knees since his rookie year, which I think we all remember his rookie year, pretty darn good. So hopefully he can regain that rookie form along with some of the other people that we saw take kind of a drop off. Patterson. There's all that. Oh, this is gonna be a short video. But it's kind of weird that we ended up cutting a guard though when we needed guard help. I would have kept him at least strictly to see if he can battle it out. I might have cut one of the safeties, to be honest with you, in either Blanton or Sandejo. Probably, I don't know, probably Sandejo, because I feel like Blanton's a solid starter. Everyone hates Blanton. I really don't mind Blanton. I just don't think he should be a starting caliber kind of guy. Like, he's solid, but I feel like a guy like Exum or Anthony Harris this year will be more intriguing than a Blanton or a Sandejo. So getting rid of the physical guy in Ahmad Dixon doesn't really feel like the right move to me, but that's why I'm not making the decisions up there and why I'm making YouTube videos. But I just feel like Dixon has more talent than Sandejo or Blanton, so I might have considered one of them other than a guard where he can potentially battle it out, because we don't really know what we have at guard other than Berger at the moment. So we just know Yankee couldn't really beat him out. But they also said he just wasn't strong enough, so maybe the plan is to just have Berger and Yankee battle that out, have basically backups in Austin Shepard and Tyrus Thompson. Maybe Thompson might be able to play both tackle and guard. He may be a backup to both. I don't know if he'll ever be a starter, but you need depth along the lines, which we learned very, very harshly last year. We didn't have any depth. We had our starting guys that weren't too bad outside of Charlie Johnson, and nothing in behind it apparently. As Mike Harris, well, Berger's okay. Berger Berger turned out to be a pretty solid backup for us. So I won't get angry with that. We did sign the entire uh, rookie class. That reminded me. Speaking of all these people, we got all that out of the way already, which is good. That's never a bad thing to get that out of the way early. And which was 10 players. That's quite a few. Which we all got done today. Not one of them signed yesterday. This is all earlier this afternoon. So that's always a plus. See, the guy that I'm honestly looking forward to see playing is Eric Kendricks. I know he's not really the flashy pick, but he is, I believe, like the staple that we need in the middle. Because he is a 3-down linebacker. I know he's a little smaller than what you would want. He's only 6 foot 230, 235. So, but he is very instinctive, very quick, and very fast. He's a very athletic guy. So, like, there are blitzes where he literally just like kind of jukes out the lineman. Like, he's gonna go this way, go that way. The lineman whiffs him, and he gets into the backfield for either a sack or a loss of yards. He's blown up screens. Like, I honestly don't think he really needs to bulk up because he is a tackling machine. So the run game will actually improve, I think, with him in there. Because he's not gonna really miss too many tackles. Like, he's basically like, if we're gonna compare him to someone in terms of his tackling, it's kind of like the younger Chad Greenway. Not what he is now, because Greenway now kind of misses as many tackles as he makes, it appears. So, which I think Greenway, like, we're kind of hinting that he may, well, he was at one point kind of hinting that this could be his last season. So I think we actually have solid depth behind it, especially if we just put, like, pretty much, like, it's either going to be Edmund Robinson or Brandon Watts with that roster spot. I don't know who's going to win that battle because they look relatively like the same player to me. Just, I think Robinson's slightly bigger. That's really it. But besides that, they're kind of the same. So, as of right now, I'd probably get the edge to Watts strictly because of the experience. But I haven't seen Robinson play yet, so, which is why we have the preseason. Which is why. So, so give me your thoughts on anything I said here, whether it be the Eric Kendricks thought, like the safeties, not really liking the guard being cut. Anyway, farewell. See you next time.